Hey guys, welcome back for this week's installment of the Trident Sports Medicine Minute. I'm here with rookie forward Robbie Baillargeon, and today we're going to kind of talk a little bit about some of the differences he's experienced going from playing in college last year to playing in the pros. So it was kind of trial by fire this week, 6 games in 9 days. I'm sure you're not used to that coming from college. So kind of explain, the sorts of things that you do personally to kind of keep your body fresh and be ready to go every night.
Yeah, it was different. In college, you usually play 6 games in a month, not 9 days. So it's a lot of taking care of your body. I'm a big fan of Tom Brady, so I've learned a lot from him. So kind of the 3 big things are getting enough sleep. I've learned in college, 8 to 10 hours is what kind of the science is now for athletes. Hydration, just water, electrolytes, hydrating is everything for performance, and then nutrition is probably the biggest one. Just making sure you're putting the right food in your body to be able to perform. So just taking care of all those 3 things, especially when you have a schedule like that, are probably the most important.
Yeah, so I know you're big on, you're really good at using the recovery boots, cold tubbing, things like that. So it looks like you've adjusted to, things you need to do pretty well. You were a USHL guy, and I know that schedule is a little bit similar to what we do. Obviously, it's not quite as intense, but kind of tell us how that experience helped you to prepare for being a pro.
I think more mentally than anything. That season's about 60 games long. I think my second year was 66. So it's almost kind of the same length. So I think it's just preparing yourself mentally for practice each and every day. The schedule's a little bit different. We didn't play weekday games, so we practiced Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday games. So it was a lot of practicing. So I think it's just knowing how to prepare yourself mentally, knowing what it takes each and every day to come and perform. It's kind of what the USHL taught me and carried over to college, and obviously for this length of a season for pro.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago we talked to Nick Roberto, and one of the things he mentioned that was really a huge difference between playing in college and playing here is, eating and getting the proper nutrition. In college, and I know at Arizona State, you guys actually have catered meals there. So kind of tell us, what you're doing as far as making sure you get good nutrition and, get that fuel for your body.
Yeah, we were pretty fortunate. We had a great strength coach, Garnet Exelby, who was a first-year guy but knew a lot about nutrition, and he played pro hockey, so he knew what types of foods to eat, stay away from. So he would schedule our meals for us, breakfast and lunch. You'd get an option for breakfast, it's just buffet style at the rink, and then for lunch you got a little meal to go. So that was nice. So I've kind of taken what type of foods I ate last year and kind of try to eat them this year. The only difference is obviously I'm on my own. So right now it's just asking a lot of the guys, especially on the roads, what are some good spots to go to? Because obviously you're on your own, and as a rookie I don't know any of the cities, don't know really any good restaurants to go to other than like Chipotle or chain restaurants. So it's a lot of relying on the vets. Gillies is definitely a guy who's been on the block and knows areas, and some other guys. So it's just asking them where to go, where can we get a good meal. So it's just kind of a combination of what I learned last year of what types of foods to eat, and then just asking those older guys where to go to get those foods.
Yeah, right. We definitely have a vet-heavy team this year, and those guys like Gillies are invaluable as far as being a resource for you guys, especially on the road, and and helping prepare in those 6 and 9 game stretches. And one thing I've noticed is, even over the past 5-6 years, as you guys are coming out of college with a way better knowledge of what foods to eat, when to eat them, and things like that. But so that's been huge for me as far as not having to go over that with every rookie when they get in here. But well, thank you for your time, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again next week.